Hello, and today on page 96, 10C, to be or not to be, I can understand information about Shakespeare. In exercise 1, we use the words below to make the titles of 5 plays by William Shakespeare. Have you seen any of them on TV or in the cinema or theatre? Well, let's see. Anthony and Cleopatra is one of them. Romeo and Juliet, King Lear, Julius Caesar, and Hamlet. Let's read the text about William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is probably the most famous playwright in history. He was born on the 23rd of April 1564 in Stratford-upon-Avon in England. He was one of 8 brothers and sisters. His father, John Shakespeare, was a successful businessman. William went to school in Stratford and learnt Latin and Greek, but he didn't go to university. At the age of 15, he went straight to work in his father's business. When he was 18, he met and fell in love with Anne Hathaway. She was 8 years older than him. They got married in November 1582, and 6 months later their daughter Susanna was born. In 1585 they had twins, Hamlet and Judith. Little is known about the following 7 years of his life. We only know that he moved to London, leaving Anne and the children in Stratford, and that by 1592 he was writing plays and working as an actor. His plays were very popular and he made a lot of money. In 1597 he bought a big house in Stratford for his family, but he stayed in London for a further 13 years. He continued to write and act and also bought a theatre. In 1611 he finally retired and moved back to Stratford to live in the house he had bought. In total, Shakespeare wrote 37 plays and 154 sonnets, 14-line poems. Some of his love poems are addressed to a married woman, and some of them are addressed to a young man. Nobody knows the identity of these 2 people. Shakespeare died in Stratford on his birthday on the 23rd of April 1616 and was buried in the church where he had been christened 52 years earlier. So what do these numbers refer to? 8 refers to his brothers and sisters. 15 is when he started to work. 18, he fell in love. So number 2, exercise number 2, what do these numbers refer to? 8 refers to his brothers and sisters. 15, when he was 15, he started working in his father's business. 18 was when he met and fell in love with Anne Hathaway. 37, he wrote 37 plays. 154, he wrote 154 sonnets. And 52 is when he died. We go on to exercise number 3. Complete the sentences about Shakespeare using one word. Shakespeare was born in Stratford-upon-Avon in the 16th century. 2, he had 7 brothers and sisters. 3, he studied at school but not at university. 4, Susanna was Shakespeare's first daughter. 5, Hamlet and Judith are the names of Shakespeare's twins. 6, in London, Shakespeare made a lot of money. 7, Shakespeare wrote love poems for a man and a woman, but their identity is still a secret. 8, Shakespeare returned to Stratford 5 years before he died. And now in our workbook on page 92, 10C, Romeo and Juliet, we do exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we do all the exercises on this page, and that's all for now. Bye-bye.